Okay, so go over what you just said before. What is an issue or concern or something?
Well, I think the main, level of concern is, the standoff-ish of a person. You're calling on the phone and they're immediately thinking that you're the person that's going to sell them the vehicle. So they automatically have this image in your head of this person is trying to suck the blood out of my bones. So to get over that initially, to then say, look, I'm actually just, and I've used this a couple times, a concierge. My job is to answer all of your questions before you walk in the door. And that sometimes is real difficult because you're kind of fighting an uphill battle because, as I said before, you're not the only person talking to these people.
Okay, just to fast forward a bunch of things as it relates to that, you're looking at about 5 to 7 other prospects. 5 to 7 other dealerships are trying to engage that prospect. So you're 100% right. What you want to be able to do is differentiate yourself. There's a couple things that you can do. Did you all customize your bio, like about you email template? No. Okay, you definitely need to write an email template. For example, let's pretend I worked for Cruzy Toyota. My email template would say, hi, Anthony, again, thank you for your interest in a Toyota Camry LE, but I want to tell you a little bit about who you're going to be working with. My name is Sean Bradley. I've been in the car business for almost 13 years. I love cars, but a little bit more about me as a person. I'm a former United States Army soldier. I got 3 kids, a wife to die for, and I go to church right around the corner from here, from the dealership. And you know what? John Madden Football is my favorite video game. Stop. That's it. Okay. Again, and this is part of my process. This is actually in the email templates is the coordinator bio. After the first email template that goes out of your value package proposition, why buy from us, the second and third email template should let the prospect know who they're dealing with. Does that make sense? So again, you could have a picture or a video linked to you. You can send in and just, you could talk to, these are your prospects. Turn around and send them about me and say, listen, like what you said, I understand you can work with a bunch of different people, but, I want to tell you why you should work with me as a person, because I promise you that I'm going to work hard to get exactly what you want, be your concierge, your liaison, etc. And I have no problem if you ask, I will provide for you references and recommendations of people that I work with that love working with me. I don't know about you, but it's very rare that a car dealership offers references and referrals, but I'm confident in my ability. How powerful is that? Right? That's number one. Second thing I was saying before is you want to be able to differentiate yourself from the other coordinators, other internet departments, other BDCs. How do you do that? Do the things that they're not doing. Why? Because they're lazy or they're untrained or they just don't care. Like what? Like I said before, if you have people that you identify that have a birthday, an anniversary, a death in the family, etc., you turn around and told us what? What did you just have today? Literally, this is not even made up. What did you find today?
The gentleman this morning I spoke with, he said he just beat cancer.
Oh my God.
So that's something he was really proud of.
And he's going to also what?
And
you said he's going to write a book?
Oh, and he's going to write a book.
Okay, so back here. So she just had a prospect that said they beat cancer. Now, there's 2 ways to handle that. Don't really give a shit, you know what I mean? That's cool, you beat cancer, it doesn't do anything with me. I'm not making any extra appointments like most coordinators would do, and just, when's the best time for you to come in? And that's it, right? Or you could turn around and send him an e-card and say, you know what, what's his name? Let's call him Bob, for example. All right, not Bob, that's bad. Let's call him Mr. Customer. I don't want to jinx anybody. So, Mr. Customer, I just want to let you know that, wow, speaking to you today and you told me about your story just was that was deep. I'm really happy that you beat cancer and, God bless you or something like that. And, when you write that book that you told me about, I will definitely buy a copy. So keep my email, in your file. And that's it. You wouldn't turn on and say, oh, and by the way, when can you come in? Okay? You got to have integrity. Sales is simple. Get somebody to like you, trust you, believe you. They're going to come in at the very least, right? So again, that's what I would do. Send an e-card. Now you said somebody else said they had somebody that was going to have a baby or something. Okay.
Lindy is going to come in. She needs a bigger car because she's going to have a baby in 3 weeks.
Okay, and she's gonna come in all.
She's coming in tonight.
She's coming in tonight. Okay, can I tell you a quick real story? This is like not even a trainer thing. What time check?
5 minutes.
Okay, this happened. I worked at Hamilton Automotive, this really small dealership in the blueberry capital of the world in Hamilton, New Jersey. And I was training a bunch of people, and I was talking to this woman. I forgot, you know, what her name was, because this is like, gotta be like 9 years ago. I did this 9 years ago. And the woman, we're going in, and I'm counting my commission money in my head. I'm like, oh, I got this. She's coming in, I'm gonna spot her, brah, right? And then I went for the appointment. When's the best time for you to come in today? Afternoon, evening? You know what she said to me? Sean, I'd love to come in, but I just had a baby the other day. I can't come in. You know what I did? Without skipping a beat, I said, you know what? What if I bring the vehicle to you to take a look at? She said, what? I said, yeah, what if I brought the vehicle to take a look at? What if I don't buy it? I said, you don't have to buy it. I didn't say I'm gonna sell you a vehicle. I said, would you like me to bring you the vehicle so you can take a look at it, you know, and you don't have to worry about coming in? She said, I would like that. And may God strike me dead, I am not even lying to you in a tiny bit, not exaggerating. Before I went there, I took another salesperson, named Adam Edwards, right? We stopped at the florist, I got some balloons, and I got like a teddy bear, because it was a little girl, I remember. And I went there, I rang the doorbell. It was like she won the Publishers Clearinghouse, okay? I turned around and said, hi. She looked at me like this. I was like, congratulations. I did not speak about the car for probably about 10, 15 minutes. Me and Adam are in the kitchen table, we're talking, and I remember, because my daughter at that time was very young. She's 11 years old now, so she was like 2 years old, 2.5 back then, and she was into Raffi. Anybody heard of Raffi? He's like the Bruce Springsteen for kids songs. And I had the Raffi CD in there, like Baby Beluga. I'm not singing it, all right? But Baby Beluga, he's the guy that did that. And you're humble? No, Wifey's the singer, not me. So long story short, I was talking to her and I was like, you ever heard of Raffi? She's like, no. I was like, what? Never Raffi? Baby Beluga. Oh yeah, I know Raffi. There you go, that's all you get. So I turned around and actually went to my car, right? And I took the CD out because I had a chase car. I had the car that we were showing her, and I had my demo that was the chase car because, you know, who knows, maybe I was able to spot the car when I was there. So long story short, it turned out to be a difficult deal. It was an off-site lease, okay? An off-site lease. I wound up selling that woman a car over a sticker, okay? The reason why leases work differently, you know what I'm talking about, with a lease, it's not, exactly, it's residuals and it's, you know, money factors, etc. The moral of the story is that I gave this woman an experience that she never thought possible. Do you know that I couldn't pay for the amount of, you know, references and referrals that she gave me? She's all right. Oh, Liz, the car dealership came and they had balloons and I thought there was a big check coming, but you know, I got a car, you know? Whatever. True story. Huh?
There's a big check going.
True story. True story. True story. So again, you could do a bunch of things. You can, you know, send your prospects e-cards. You know, you've got Hallmark.com, freeecars.com, greetings123, etc. You know, if you find out that somebody is sick, if you find out that somebody just won their soccer game, send them an email, send them a video email, send them something. If God forbid there's a death in the family or there's, you know, something traumatic, somebody's really sick, I don't know, go to the dealer and say, can we send just like